Hey, what's up? Coming straight from the underground, it's me, Spookla here, and folks, I've got some amazing new Pokemon Sun and Moon. I don't know why, just suddenly my brain it stopped all of a sudden. But Pokemon Sun and Moon news, and all I could say, folks, is okay. These Chinese rumors and leaks, they're getting kind of accurate now. Because according to today, today's the 20th of September in 2016, we've got some Sun and Moon news. And the news involved adding in version exclusive Pokemon. They have 4 new Pokemon. We'll cover all 4 of them in this thing. I just want to point something out real quick about this first one. This first one we got here, which is my boy Passimian, which is kind of clever. Passing and Simian is a teamwork Pokemon. It is a rugby monkey. Now, folks, I'm gonna read something from the Chinese rumors. Now, where was it? I saw it not too long ago. Okay, now listen closely to this and tell me if you can't think of some of these Pokemon. New Pokemon based on a dolphin, a sea cucumber, a snowman, a mushroom, and a rugby monkey. Rockruff's evolution is a werewolf. Folks, these Chinese leaks, they're looking more and more realistic. Now, I know you shouldn't take leaks for serious, but like either this man knows something or he's just getting his accuracy like damn, bam, bam, he's got aimbot or some shit. Cause this is getting ridiculous. Cause sea cucumber, we got Fukamuku. New mushroom, we've got Morello. Rugby monkey, we now have Passimian. So I'm waiting on the snowman, I'm waiting on the dolphin. And Rockruff's evolutions, which we're also going to be talking about in a second. Also, they have werewolves. They're like a werewolf. But anyway, enough of that. Enough of these. We're already 2 minutes in. I got to get to talking about these boys. So Passimian is exclusive to Pokemon Sun. If you're playing Pokemon Moon, you obviously have to get it over there. Now, these are an interesting Pokemon. I'm loving the design. He looks really cool. I kind of want to get one, which is a good thing. I'm getting both Sun and Moon. This boy is 6'7". He is taller than anyone. He is just towering over you. That's terrifying. He weighs 182 pounds, and they get a special new ability, Receiver, which I'll talk about what Receiver does in a sec. Let me read some of the interesting information that they have on the website. Passimians live in troops of 20 to 30 individuals, all following a leader. The leader will take 10 of the individuals in the best condition to search for food. The troop's teamwork is strong, and the boss of each troop decides what marks members will wear on their arms to distinguish the troops. The boss puts the troop's members through training to improve their coordination with one another and their skills in handling berries. Apparently, this training is so hard that some Passimians end up running away. Lobbing berries at foes is how Passimian attacks. They sometimes work in coordination with others, passing berries back and forth to bewilder their opponent. Passimian don't just pitch hard berries at opponents either. They also have a technique that uses soft berries to obscure their opponent's ability to see. Passimian wants its trainers to have the qualities of a leader as well. It watches the trainers form closely when he or she throws Pokeballs, and will not listen to the orders of a trainer who's poor form. Passimian has a new ability, Receiver, which no other Pokemon has previously had. With this Receiver ability, this Pokemon can inherit the ability of an ally who faints in battle. Now, there's 2 things about that. There's 2 things I want to talk about with that. One, if that works like I think it does, pretty much, we're going to be taking Passimian. Well, this is how it would work in doubles. They showed it whenever they had the trailer. They showed it in a doubles battle, how it would work. The Vikavolt fainted, and Passimian grabbed Vikavolt's Levitate. Now, if this worked in singles, it could be pretty broken. Because, let's think about that, folks. Let's take, off the top of my head, give me a minute, I'm thinking. Let's take Furfrou, for example. Furfrou's Fur Coat. You already know what it does. It halves all the damage to physical attacks. Say your Furfrou faints. And you're like, shit, I lost a bulky Pokemon. No, send out Passimian. He got that fur coat. Boy, he about to wreck house. Now, if it doesn't work like that, then this Pokemon sadly gonna get the end of the shit stick. I'm sorry for cursing about that, but this boy is just, nope. He won't make it very far. He'll make it far in doubles, and VGC he'll probably help out a good bit, because I could see some strategies going on with that. He can get Prankster probably from a Pokemon. He could probably get stuff like Pure Power and stuff like that if you want to beef him up. But yeah, this Rugby Monkey, I'm loving his design. I'm loving the way I love the fact that it's a Rugby Monkey. It was in the leaks. This shit's getting weird now. Like, I don't normally say believe in leaks, but this is one I'm putting my money on. But enough about him. We have to go to the next Pokemon, which is going to be in Pokemon Moon. His counterpart for Pokemon Moon is Oranguru, the Sage Pokemon. He's normal Psychic. He's 4'11", so he's about human height. 167 pounds. Inner Focus and Telepathy, so you could already kind of tell he's working towards doubles as well. It seems like they're very focused on doubles, which is kind of good since the normal Pokemon Championships are in VGC style format. So this Pokemon could be really helpful when it comes to VGC. I could probably see this man going to 2017 VGC tournaments. But either way, let me read some interesting stuff from him. Oranguru is a Pokemon that appears only in Pokemon Moon. If you're playing Pokemon Sun, you can attain one through training, obviously. Orangurus live in solitary, live deep. Sorry, folks, I'm like, brain, calm down. Deep breath in, deep breath out, and read. Oranguru live solitary lives deep in the forest and do not usually take much action. Instead, they position themselves high up in the trees to meditate. Long ago, people thought that Oranguru were humans dwelled in the forest depths, so they called them the people of the forest. Oranguru is kind to other Pokemon living in the forest, providing medicine for injured Pokemon and food for the hungry. Oranguru sometimes act of their own initiative and will use items that only humans normally use. From a trainer's perspective, they can be hard Pokemon to handle at times. Allegedly, there have been sightings of Oranguru using Pokeballs. I swear, it's not. I don't know why. I gotta work on my speech better. Like, for some reason, my brain is just. It's like too hyped up because I just watched the trailer. I just learned about all this. But yo, Oranguru using Pokeballs. That's hilarious. Yo, I could see it. Like, screw the little 6-year-old sitting in the forest waiting for someone to walk by. No, we got Orangurus just chilling there. If you make eye sight with these boys, they're about to take out that Pokeball. They're about to show you how you do it with the skill. But anyway, the fan-like item held by Oranguru are handmade by Oranguru themselves. These fans appear to be made of layers of leaves bound together with Oranguru's own fur. Yo, can we talk about the fur though? Like, the purple fur looks kind of cool. I like that. I like his design. He really does look like a sage, or she, whatever. I'm obviously not saying these things are going to be one gender, because that'd be kind of stupid. But these Pokemon are like, I'm loving this orangutan. He's cool. He's pretty nice. I might actually try using him if in Pokemon Moon. We'll see. But yeah, so that fan is pretty cool looking. I like the design. I like the fact that they actually make it themselves. They don't just like, they're not hatched with it out the egg. Like what's the name of it? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of Pokemon. Well, like Kangaskhan and his baby, like how they hatch out of the egg with the baby. No, these guys hatch out the egg without it, and then they make it themselves. So yeah. So now we are going to talk about the special move that Oranguru gets, which is going to, like, this 100% sold me. This mon is going to be moving to the VGC doubles in like record time because of the move Instruct. Instruct is a move that only, I almost said Pangoro, Oranguru can learn. It can make the selected target use its most recent move again immediately. So they showed this in the trailer by having a Wishy-Washy use Surf, Oranguru use Instruct, so it got to use Surf again immediately. Now, I want you all to take a second, close your eyes, and listen to my soft and soothing. Listen to Spook have an aneurysm as his brain slowly forgets how to talk. Imagine Oranguru on the field. You got Mega Tyranitar, or you got Tyranitar, or you get trying to think of some other strong hitters here. You get Lantern, or you get any kind of water type or ground type. You've got Telepathy on that Oranguru. Earthquake. Now, when it comes to multi-battles, I know Earthquake loses damage because it's hitting multiple targets. But boy, with Oranguru using Instruct, it doesn't matter because you're doing it twice. So 2 Earthquakes will equal even stronger damage. It'll be destroying your opponent. Surf will be destroying your opponents. All while he's just chilling out with Telepathy. Or if you want to, you could bring Inner Focus, protect yourself from the fake outs that are going to be coming in. So you can't be flinched. You'll be fine against Mega Kangaskhan. Instruct. Hit the Mega Kangaskhan with the 2 times close combat. I don't know enough about VGC to be like, what's a good fighting move in VGC. So for all I know, Focus Punch could be completely viable in VGC. But yeah. So, Oranguru, I'm loving this Mon. I can't wait to see how well it's going to do. I'm expecting to see him in the Pokemon Championships for 2017. And now we're going to move on to the interesting ones. We're going to be moving on to Rockruff's Evolution, Lycanroc, and its 2 forms. Which I'm kind of disappointed about one form, and I'm kind of happy for the other. So... we got Lycanroc Midday form. This is a wolf Pokemon. This is probably, I think, the only wolf Pokemon we actually ever had. And before people say Mightyena is technically a hyena, so you can't really use that. So it's pure rock type, 2 feet 7 inches, not very tall. That's about the height of a normal wolf. 55 pounds, about the weight of a normal wolf, I believe. About the weight of a husky, I think, actually. I'm not sure. He gets Keen Eye and Sand Rush. Pretty much this man is made for the sand. He is chilling out of the beach. He's got his glasses on. He's ready to go. So, when Rockruff is bathed in profuse amounts of solar energy, it evolves into its midday form. In the world of Pokemon Sun, Solgaleo's influence causes Rockruff to evolve into this form. So pretty much what it's saying, folks, is this man is going to be in Pokemon Sun. So you want midday form Rockruff, you got to get Pokemon Sun. I'm getting both, so I don't mind. Lycanroc it says lives. Lycanroc lives solo. Wouldn't it be live though? I don't know. My English is not. My brain is not focusing on specifics right now. Lycanroc lives solo in mountains and deserts, not creating a pack. Each has its own territory, and they live without interfering with one another, which helps to avoid unnecessary fights. Lycanroc obeys trainers' orders dutifully, in particular if a trainer accepts it during its more rebellious pre-evolution period. Lycanroc will never ever betray that trainer and will be the most loyal of partners. The midday form of Lycanroc is known for speedy movements that leave its opponent bewildered. It dodges opponent's strikes while attacking with the sharp rocks on its mane, and it slips right past them. As it slips right past them, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know why I can't read. I got all excited. My brain's like going a mile a minute. But yeah, so this Pokemon sounded like it's going to be pretty fast, which is really good because I don't think we really have any fast rock types except for Pokemon that get like Sand Rush. Like, I'm trying to think fast rock types, and the only things that really come to mind are... I'm trying to think what's a fast rock type. I'm only thinking of ground types. I don't know what Golem's base speed is. I think Golem's kind of slow. I think Rhyperior's slow. Gigalith's slow. I can't think of any rock types that are particularly fast. Like, all the Pokemon I can think of are Pokemon that kind of need rock polish to speed themselves up. Or they need a Choice Scarf or something. So the fact that we got a fast rock type is kind of cool. That's kind of something we need But this is the most interesting part of it, and it's its signature move for its midday form. Accelerock is a move that only midday form Lycanroc can learn. It slams into an opponent with quick moves. This move is guaranteed to strike first. So we pretty much got rock type quick attack. Now that is kind of cool because rock type quick attack, I don't care what you say, priority rock would be wonderful. Talonflame, goodbye, you're out of here. Volcarona, out of here. I don't care how fast you are. Ninjask, be gone. Doesn't matter, we got the priority rock going through here. Now that's really cool, I'm loving it. I hope it's gonna have a decent base power. It's not gonna be like base power 40, like maybe 60 would be a good base power for it. And I honestly like that this form got, I guess that's the pull of it, is that this form, honestly, I like it, but I think it's kind of blander compared to the other form, which we'll be talking about in a second here. But in exchange, the other form doesn't seem to be as strong or as cool or as like viable as this one. Because the other form, Lycanroc Midnight, I feel so bad for this thing. I honestly do. Because this was a cool looking Pokemon, but then like the fact of like what it seems to be centered around kind of ruins it for you. Because it's a rock type Pokemon. It's 3'7", so it's a little bit taller than the normal one, but that's because it stands on its back legs. 55 pounds, same thing. Its abilities are Keen Eye and Vital Spirit, which are kind of lame, to be honest. Like Vital Spirit, I can understand. I can understand Keen Eye because that's the same as the other one, as the other Rockruff. But why Vital Spirit? Like why? That doesn't seem like it's going to be very helpful for it. I mean, I guess because it's the midnight form. It's supposed to never sleep. So I guess that's the thought process behind it. But let me read about my boy here. Midnight. I'm just going to call it Werewolf. Let me read about my boy Werewolf. When Rockruff is bathed in an abundance of lunar energy, it evolves into Midnight form. In the world of Pokemon Moon, Lunala's influence causes Rockruff to evolve into this form. So pretty much this is just Rockruff's evolution in the Moon. So actually I want to take a second to stop and talk about them. So if these guys are linked to the starters and the fact that their evolution is the same, we might be looking at version exclusive starter forms. That would be really cool. That would be something that Pokemon has never done before. I like what they're doing with Sun and Moon because they're taking all of the things that you wouldn't expect and they're just throwing them into one game. They've taken out gyms, pretty much. They don't have the same gym system anymore. They're taking out the Elite Four. It seems like there's no Elite Four. There's none of that. They're adding Ultra Beast, which we don't know what that is. They're adding Z moves, which apparently are cool. We're going to be talking about the Z moves too. I'm sorry this is going so long, but this is a lot of interesting information that came forth. They're just adding so much cool new stuff. They're taking out the old stuff that people always complain about. Oh, Pokemon's the same game every time. You gotta go fight 8 gyms, you take the league, you win, then you gotta go collect over 8,000 little creatures. Screw you, because now it's all new. I'm sorry folks, my mic is like ridiculously close to my face. I just tried switching it around and putting it on a different stand and I wanted to see what it would do. But yeah, so anyway, back to Midnight Werewolf. Midnight form Lycanroc provokes its opponents by pressing in hard and inviting their attack. When an opponent falls for this tactic and attacks, Lycanroc counters with its forte, a single devastating blow that finishes off its foe. So pretty much counter. It seems like they focus this Pokemon around taking the hit and then hitting back harder, which is kind of sad because it doesn't get some kind of special move like the normal Midday Lycanroc, which kind of makes you not want it. Like, I can understand their thought process behind it, but I don't like that they did it because they could have made him so much cooler. They could have gave him dark typing. It would have made him weaker, but it would have made sense. But no, he's pure rock, just like normal, just like the other form. He's not fighting, which would have been cool. Rock fighting, I don't think we have one of those yet. But enough of that. The stronger its opponent is, the more excited for battle Lycanroc becomes. It doesn't mind getting hurt if it means victory in battle. Battle thrills it so much that its eyes glow. Contempt rises in the Pokemon for trainers who give it orders it doesn't agree with or who try to force it into battle. On the other hand, it will feel a deep trust in a trainer who can truly draw forth its power in battle. Counter is a move that Rockruff can learn when it evolves into Midnight form Lycanroc. When Lycanroc takes physical damage from an opponent, it deals double damage. We already know what Counter does. So it seems like they're focusing it around Counter, which is not a good move. Like, don't get me wrong. I love Counter and I love Miracle as moves because it's a move you expect. Counters have been in video gaming for as long as I can remember. And the fact that Pokemon has their own moves specifically for it. But like, unless this man is getting Mirror Coat, he is not going to be doing anything because Counter is its best option, the thing you want it to be known for. That seems kind of, just seems like a rock type Wobbuffet without the HP. Like, it just seems kind of lame, to be honest. I'm just hoping that it can get a hidden ability. Its hidden ability will be something cool. That's kind of what I'm only hoping on. Maybe like it can get Fur Coat, or it can get Sturdy would be kind of nice to have, but I don't know. Like, I don't see it getting any kind of luck with that. I at least hope it gets decent moves, or it has decent stats, because without those, this form is going to be like completely outshined by the Midday form, and I'm not using that as a pun. Sorry folks, I almost had to burp. Now, honestly, like, I like the design of this mod, and it makes me sad that they did this to it. But I hope it'll improve. We'll have to see whenever the stats come out and see what it is. So, after that, we're gonna be talking about the new Z moves. Boy, just when I saw these, I was like, holy sheep. First thing we gotta talk about is my boy Pikachu. Now, y'all know I'm more of a Raichu person, but when I saw this, I was like, God damn, Pikachu, what the hell? So, Pikachu gets its own exclusive Z move, Catastrophe Pika. So pretty much what happens is, with this exclusive Pikachu move, Catastrophe Pika is a superpowered attack move where Pikachu borrows its trainer's strength, wraps itself in extra high voltage electrical power, and charges into the opponent. Now, when they showed this in the trailer, that poor Meowth got blown to fuck back. It got sent flying out of Alola, through Sinnoh, through Hoenn, and hit Alola again on the other side of the damn planet. It like did a complete 360 around the planet. Like, that shit was just amazingly awesome. And with the light ball, it seems like Pikachu's again gonna outshine poor Raichu, which is kind of sad. But yo, this was kind of cool. I expected it to happen because Pikachu's the mascot. If they didn't give it its own Z move, or if they didn't give it some fancy thing this generation, it was gonna be a sad time. But Pikachu's not the only one that got an exclusive Z move, and the other one is like even cooler than Pikachu's, because don't get me wrong, Pikachu's was pretty cool power wise, but Eevee, my boy Eevee, he's like, you know what, I'm gonna have to call in the family. He took out his cell phone and speed dialed everyone. He got Jolteon, Sylveon, Vaporeon, Umbreon, Espeon, Flareon, Leafeon, Glaceon. He got the entire family up here to give him a little boost, because with Extreme Evo Boost, my boy Eevee gets a +2 in all of his stats except for HP, which kind of makes sense because you can't really plus your HP, but still, +2 in attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed. I don't know what to say. And before people ask, well, why does Eevee get such an interesting move? Because Eevee's almost as much of a mascot as Pikachu was. Like, think about it like this. Remember back in Pokemon Yellow? What did your rival grab? What was your rival starter Pokemon? Eevee. What's a Pokemon that, if you think about it, is almost as popular, as if not popular, as Pikachu? Charizard. But what about after that? Lucario. But what about after that? Mewtwo. What's a Pokemon that you know? Eevee. But no. Eevee is like very well known in the Pokemon world, and even known outside of the Pokemon world, because it's adorable Eevee. Everyone loves Eevee. Everyone thinks Umbreon is cool, even if you don't eat. It looks cool. It's not fun to battle, but it's cool. Everyone likes Jolteon or Flareon or Vaporeon, or even Leafeon, Glaceon, and Sylveon. Like, it's a Pokemon that's very well known. It's iconic, so they thought, you know what? Let's make him even more iconic. Screw the evolution. Eevee's going to be coming in and doing the work himself. He's not even going to have to worry about evolving, because now people are going to want him to be boosting. So, slap the last resort on this boy, and he is ready to destroy. He will just murder the team. No one's coming in on Eevee with a +2. But no, seriously though, this is really cool, and he can get Baton Pass, so even I think with +2 speed, Eevee can probably outspeed some Pokemon and send off a +2 to other people. Well, let me see. What's Eevee's base speed? Out of general curiosity. Let's see. Base speed? No, 5. Let's say, like, what's its base speed at level 100? Well, base speed is 55. So 55 base speed's not great, but with the +2, I think it outspeeds a few Pokemon. It speeds like some stuff that's not choice scarfed at least. So you could throw a Baton Pass on it, send all those stat boosts you just got over to Garchomp, and boy, Eevee is the start of the apocalypse. But yo, like, aside from what it does, the fact of the matter, that Z-Moves animation was so goddamn awesome. Like, I can't, like, I'm sorry I keep talking about it, but that was just so awesome. Like, all the evolutions coming in, fucking balls of energy shooting to Eevee, powering him up. That was like the most anime thing I've ever seen, and I loved it. But yo, enough about Eevee. We gotta get back. We gotta get into the other cool feature they announced, which I think is really kind of cool. Now, this pretty much said, why the hell do we need Pokemon Centers? Because with the new Pokemon Refresh, use the Pokemon Refresh feature to care for your Pokemon after battle. Pokemon sometimes end up all dirty. When that happens, you can take care of them and get them all cleaned up. By caring for your Pokemon, you can also cure status conditions like poison and paralysis that were inflicted on your Pokemon in battle. So literally, they're just saying, you know what? Screw the full heals, screw the berries. You don't need any of that shit anymore. Now you just need to give your Pokemon a little brushy brush. You just need to brush your Pokemon. Like, that is ridiculous. So now, screw you, Pokemon Centers. They're literally holding up the middle fingers to Nurse Joy as they're walking by, because other than potions and ethers and shit, you don't need to freaking worry about anything when it comes to status conditions now. I love that. I think it's hilarious. But there's also other reasons for doing this. Pokemon have grown very affectionate thanks to petting them a lot and feeding them their beloved Pokebeans, which I think is funny that they're beans now. We're gonna have some gassy ass Pokemon. That's gonna be funny. But anyway, will battle to their utmost for you. Sometimes they'll avoid attacks from opposing opponents and even hold out when they're on the verge of fainting. Take good care of your Pokemon with Pokemon Refresh. They'll be great allies in your adventure. So pretty much it is like Pokemon-Ami, where it held on thanks to the attack because it loved you so much, which is really cool. I like that they still brought that back also. The only other thing to talk about now is, well, we're almost at the 30-minute mark. I gotta end this off soon. The only thing left to talk about is the clothes options, folks, which, excuse me, I'm sorry, I ate lunch just recently and my stomach's not agreeing with it. But yeah, so pretty much what they did is they added a lot more clothing options. You can now dye your clothes, which is kind of really cool. So if I had, like, I could think of clothes that I really liked, but I didn't like it in that color in the X and Y. So that's really cool that they did that. So now we don't have to worry about, oh, I found this cool thing, but I don't like the color yellow. So that's really kind of neat. it looks like the diversity when it comes to hair color and hairstyles is a lot different as well. That's really cool. I'm happy that they're finally starting to add more. They're adding trainer customization to it. They're making you look as fly as you want to be. Do people still use fly? I don't know. I'm old. I'm just kidding. Anyway, folks, that's about it. We're 30 minutes in. I'm ending it off. So I hope y'all did enjoy this Pokemon Sun and Moon news. We'll be getting more news on October 4th unless leaks come out. I'll try to keep y'all posted on it. And I hope y'all did enjoy. So other than that, I hope y'all go swipe the like button, share this, subscribe, and see you all in the next video. So stay spooky, folks. Bye, guys.